These are a few of my favorite foods. Another favorite would be, no, not this chocolate bunny, but what a burger. Whataburger, or what a burger. So let me give you my take on all that is Whataburger, because I really, I feel like a lot of people from, who don't have Whataburger, like, for instance, let's give the biggest example, like California. They don't have Whataburger, or what a burger, if you want, whatever you want to say it, right? Whataburger, 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 however you want to say it. They don't have it. They have In-N-Out. And we have In-N-Out too now. We used to have just Whataburger, and other places too, of course, But we just got In-N-Out, I think in Dallas, or I don't remember if San Antonio might have In-N-Out, but I know we have it now in Texas. And as good as In-N-Out is, to me, it's just not Whataburger. And I think people who've never had Whataburger, when they come down here, it's one of those things where they're like, man, I wish we did have a Whataburger. I like In-N-Out. I love that we have In-N-Out, thank God. But if we had Whataburger too, wow, that would be great. That would be that would make it, that would make another great place to go to. But the thing is that has not happened yet. Will it happen? Who knows? If it did, I think it'd be super successful. But yeah, I'm glad we have both. But if I had to choose, the one with the W would get the win, would get the W, and that would be what a burger. So like, yeah, the number one, I guess I should say the number one thing that I love about this place is the number one. But I like to get it with everything, and cheese and toasted buns. Just look at those buns. Just look at those buns. And yeah, it does make a difference. I used to get it just like that, where it was regular, just, it's regular, basically regular, soft buns, and not warmed up a bit. And then I think it was my mom. I know my mom would always get it with toasted buns. It makes a huge difference, even with just with the texture, obviously. But to me, it just kind of adds flavor. You got that charred crispiness, and of course, you don't want it too toasted. That's the thing. That's the risk of getting toasted buns with a burger, because there are times where you'll get it basically too toasted. It's kind of like when you go to Subway. You ask for, they ask you want it fresh or toasted, and if you get toasted, you can't complain if when you bite into the sandwich, if the bread breaks off, because it's so crispy, almost like a crouton, man. I don't like that. I hate when that happens to me at Subway. So I always say slightly toasted. For some reason, I say slightly toasted. I say slightly toasted at Subway, and at Whataburger, I say lightly toasted buns. But this is what I would like for you to try. Get the number one, exactly the way I said, with toasted buns, cheese. I get it with mustard and mayo. Obviously, if you're not a mayo guy, then just get mustard. And if you're not a mustard guy, then just get mayo as your condiment within the burger. But yeah, try it. You can try it just like that, fully just like that. Eat it, and then of course with the fries, to the ketchup and all that stuff. But one thing that I started doing that I have to do at least at least once every other time I get this burger, is I like to dip my fries and at least like 3 or 4. It's turned into 3 or 4. It used to be like 2, but I dip my fries into ketchup, and then I lay them into my burger. So like first I bite into the burger, right, and then I put it there in the burger. So then my next bite will be, with the fries with ketchup added into my burger along with everything else, and that bite is just amazing. You won't know it until you try it, but it's really, really good. But yeah, this is my favorite thing to get at Whataburger as far as the combos. If I had to pick one, it would be, yes, the number one. I guess it's called Whataburger with cheese and toasted buns. But since we're talking about, since Whataburger, since this was my featured item, or most favorite item of the menu, I have to touch on a few other things that I like from Whataburger as well that you may want to try because it's really good. These things are really, really good. I like to get I get fries usually because I like the fries from there with my combos, and then my wife will get usually chicken strips or the patty melt, which is another great item. The patty melt's amazing. But she gets onion rings, and I used to get onion rings. I mean, no, she got onion rings, and then I would take like a couple when we would share. She would get some of my fries, and I would get like a couple onion rings, and I like to dip my onion rings in honey mustard, like the honey mustard they give you for the chicken strips, and that's really good. And of course, yeah, I like to also dip in ketchup as well, but the onion rings are really good. You see, the chicken strips are really good. What I like to do, and like I mentioned, the patty melt is really good. My wife and I like to do this where I get the patty melt and she gets the chicken strips, or vice versa, and then we just split. Like we'll get 2 chicken strips each, and then we'll split half of the patty melt. And then once again, she gets onion rings, I get fries, so we kind of mix those. We kind of share those as well, and that's usually what lately what I'll do. But if it's just me going, or if I'm the only one getting Whataburger for lunch, or what have you, that's when I get the number one. And if I just really, really want it, I'll get that. Like actually today, I got it. I got it for 2 reasons, because I was really just craving that. I wanted it for lunch, and I wasn't able to go to Whataburger because it's not as close to my work. So I got, and also because I wanted to feature it, because it is my favorite one. Even more than the patty melt, even more than the chicken strips. This is my favorite one. So another thing I like to get is the barbecue burger. There's a burger that has barbecue sauce, and it's got cheese and meat. I don't remember the name of it, but it's really good. It's one of the featured items. It's like on the menu where you can choose between, or it's like on the same menu screen as the patty melt, and it's got barbecue sauce, cheese, and I think double meat. I think it's double meat. That's a really good burger too. You know what? I don't think it's barbecue sauce. I think it's, or no, is it barbecue? Yeah, I think it is barbecue sauce. I think it is barbecue sauce, because the patty melt's the one that has a different weird, sauce, but it's good. So all that, those are really some of my favorite items. But I'd be crazy if I were to leave out the chocolate shake. I love the chocolate shake from Whataburger. It's one of those things I don't get all the time. Today, I got the Coke, or I got Coke Zero, and I love Coke, of course, too. But no, the chocolate shake is one of those where, I'll get it on a special occasion, or if I really want it, and I like to get it usually with a number one, or when we get the patty melt chicken strip combo. But man, the chocolate shake is so good. And in my opinion, because I've had shakes everywhere else, I like it from here the best. My wife likes the vanilla one. I'm sure the strawberry one's really good too. Actually, man, I got kind of want to try that. I've never really tried the strawberry one because I like the chocolate one so much. And I'm always like, I'm that type of person. Like if I go somewhere and I've been there before, I usually have a favorite item, and it's hard for me to choose anything else unless I want to just try something different. But usually if something's very, very, very good, I'll stick to that. I'll stick to that, awesome prime selection. You guys let me know what you think. What's your favorite item from Whataburger? Have you ever been to a Whataburger? And what do you think about the comparison as far as Whataburger and Inside Out? Is it Inside Out or Inside? No, it's not Inside Out. What is it? In-N-Out Burger. Let me know, guys, in the comments. There are some honorable mentions. That patty melt, it's really good. I get it a lot. It's close to being first, really. Is the double meat, I think it's double cheese burger from Sonic. And I don't know what number it is, but it's basically like where you get, I think it's the Sonic burger, where it has everything as well. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, but it's got double meat and double cheese. And I think they put ketchup in the burger. I think it's one or the other, mayo or mustard, and then ketchup. If it has all three, then it has all three. I don't remember, but that is such a good burger as well. And then you can get your tater tots or you can get your fries. I prefer tater tots, of course, because I'm no wimp. Just like I prefer Cheetos Crunch, the crunchy Cheetos, to the Puffs, because this ain't no wimp. Well, actually, the truth is I prefer Puff. And please like, subscribe, share. I want to make this show bigger, and I want to add more series to my productions. And so far, so good. And I appreciate the support. Thank you very much, guys. Until next time.